Hi, beautiful friends. This is Jessica from Good Vibrations, bringing you a conversation between the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine. If you enjoy messages from your person on a daily basis, you can find me on Instagram and TikTok. Also, G88D Vibration, so all three platforms are the same handle. If you're new, welcome. I'm glad to have you. I hope that you'll stay and become a permanent addition to the Good Vibrations community. The cards that I'll be using today are my own creation under edit, so if there are any mistakes, I will not show the card on camera. I'm currently re-editing and preparing to publish them. Our Hearts Speak, Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine by Good Vibrations. We also have The Hidden Truth, can be found on Etsy and on Amazon. She's big time now. And the Housewives Tarot. And one last deck, Twin Flame Angel Numbers, okay, by Mystic Moon Oracles, also found on Etsy, and both of them can be found on Instagram. Not sure about YouTube. All right, guys, and I will add my link tree to the description where you can find my TikTok, my Instagram, and also anything else that I have available, okay? All right, so here we go. The Divine Masculine energy can be a female, okay? It's an energy. We all embody the Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine within our own energetic system. The yin and the yang, okay? What determines the Divine Masculine energy is, does the person embody more of a masculine energy? The Divine Feminines can also be in a masculine, in a male body. So it is up to you to determine whether you are a Divine Masculine or a Divine Feminine. And the truth is, you can teeter-totter between both. If you're a female but have had to be a single mother for almost all your life, you've had to play the role of both mother and father, and so you've had to step into a masculine role. You probably have had to obviously provide for financially for your family. You've had to become more assertive. So sometimes life kicks us into one direction or the other. All right, let's go ahead and get started. The overall energy for the Divine Masculine is the Emperor. I love this, okay? The Divine Masculine is in his element, okay? Because this is a masculine energy. And here, the Divine Masculine is saying, I'm stepping into my power. And I'm recognizing that I'm a leader and that I have to step up into my leadership, okay? It's time the Divine Masculine is realizing their calling, okay? They're realizing, hey, I have a calling and I need to step into my leadership role. And they're facing, any oppositions, okay, that they have to, but they're doing it with a, cool head and strong heart. Okay, so they're staying balanced as they level up, step into their leadership skills, and start setting an example for the people around them, their friends, their family, for the world, okay? Because they're finally saying, hey, I'm going to do the work. I'm stepping into my role, and I'm going to do this with confidence. Okay, so the Divine Masculine starts off with, I hear the telepathic messages you send. I hear them in my mind, in music and movies. I feel like I messed everything up. I'm not sure how to fix this. I'm not playing games with you. I'm confused. I'm just confused in my mind about how to come towards you. I have admired you from the first time I laid eyes on you. I'm currently working on becoming more aligned with my higher self. You are everything I ever wanted and dreamed of. I never believed you would show up in my reality. And we have, I feel so drawn to you. I still have feelings for you. And we don't share the same values. All right. I'm gonna stop and drink some water. And we also have 1, 2, 3, 4. So the Divine Masculine may be currently seeing the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is a statement from the universe to the Divine Masculine that a forward momentum is beginning to shape in this connection. Things are moving forward. And the Divine Masculine is moving forward with confidence. You know, the Divine Masculine is basically accepting this mission, their mission. Okay, so they finally have gotten to a place where they're saying, okay, I need to step into this mission. They also understand that they do have to let go of, you know, release any toxic energy or resistance around them, maybe any rigid control, you know, because they've been trying to control how they feel for so long. They've been driven for, you know, centuries by their ego. You know, that's the only voice they were listening to before. All right. And now the universe is saying that they're stepping into their self-awareness, and they're doing it with confidence, and they're willing to manifest, okay, their highest desires, their wishes. They're willing to evolve, okay, on their journey, okay. They're stepping away and trying to really balance out that yin and yang, that divine masculine and divine feminine. They're trying to balance out their leadership with their intuitive aspects. All right, so the divine feminine, her energy is judgment. Okay, so she's weighing out her options, actually. And here we go. You know, the universe is saying to the divine feminine that, hey, you're being called to rise to the next level, like the emperor, like the divine masculine. So the divine feminines are being called to up level some more, okay? And not only on their spiritual path, but on their personal path, okay? Their personal journey. So they also are being asked, hey, you need to release some old stuff, because to move forward, you have to shed the layers, and you have to be willing to allow yourself to move forward into something new. And the universe is saying that if you allow this, you're going to step into a more enlightened version of yourself. And the universe is just saying, hey, this is your chance. Okay, some of you may be seeing the numbers 911, divine feminines. This is the call to action. You're being called to rise to the next level. And the universe is calling you to step into your leadership role. Okay, this is your awakening. This is your rebirth. This is your opportunity to begin again. All right, and the universe is saying to you, divine feminines, you need to stop playing small. You need to stop dimming your light for the people around you. All right, because the universe, you're being called to shine and stand out, and you do shine and stand out, but you can no longer hide behind the curtains. You have to come out of the closet, and you have to step into your power. Here, you know, the divine masculine, the cards are in blue, okay? The blue representing, you know, blue is a very calming color, but it's also the color of communication. This is also the color of the throat chakra. So here, the divine masculine is representing communication. Okay, communicating with each other, with oneself, with one's higher self, with God, source, universe, whatever you call your higher power. This is communication, but most importantly is you have to learn how to communicate with yourself. All right, and the divine feminine sits in the green, okay, her heart center, her heart chakra. Okay, both the divine masculine and divine feminine are going through a heart chakra awakening. All right, if you have a blocked heart or a blocked throat chakra, wear more blue for the throat, wear more green for the heart. Eat more foods that are blue, eat more foods that are green, okay? All right, so the divine feminine, I have felt much excitement, happiness, and a lot of pain in this connection. You are my deepest heart's desire. I miss you. I have gained many virtues from our connection, profound patience, acceptance, and surrender. This connection has taken a heavy toll on me, emotionally, mentally, and physically. Sometimes I wish I could move forward. Okay, this one does have a typo, but it's been corrected. I will no longer chase you. If you desire to reconnect, you will have to take the lead. Although I'm grieving our silence, I am also healing and learning. I don't know why this happened. I can't do this. And you broke my heart. All right, so the divine feminine says to her divine masculine, oh, hey, let me go back. I have the one last card, the 55 for the divine feminine. Reserve your right to say no. Enabling toxic behavior serves no one in the end. Okay. So the divine feminine, you broke my heart. The divine masculine says, you know, I'm sorry, I broke your heart. It was not my intention. I was not playing games with you. I was just confused in my mind. And now I don't know how to come forward. You know, I feel like I've messed everything up and I'm not sure how to fix this. And the Divine Feminine says, you know, I'm grieving through our silence, but I'm also healing and learning. And the Divine Masculine counters with, I'm currently working on becoming more aligned with my higher self. And again, the Divine Feminine says, this connection has taken a heavy toll on me emotionally, mentally, physically. Sometimes I wish I could just move forward. And the Divine Masculine counters with, you're everything I've ever wanted and dreamed of. I never believed that you would show up in my reality. And the Divine Feminine says, I have gained many virtues from our connection, profound patience, acceptance, and desire. And your Divine Masculine counters with, I have admired you from the first time I laid my eyes on you. You know, and then we have you, Divine Feminine says, you are my greatest heart's desire. I miss you. And the Divine Masculine counters with, hey, I hear your telepathic messages you send. I hear them in my mind. I hear them in music. I hear them in movies. They hear messages through other people around them. You know, back to, you are my deepest heart's desire. I miss you. The Divine Masculine says, I feel very drawn to you. And I still have feelings for you. But the Divine Feminine is saying, I am no longer going to chase you. Okay, you are going to have to take the lead. Because here we have the Emperor. You know, and the Emperor takes the lead with confidence. Okay. So hopefully at this time, the masculine energy has now decided, hey, I'm going to take the lead. I'm going to take the lead and I'm going to create my destiny, because this is, the Emperor knows that they have to create their own destiny, their own outcome, and they're going to put in the work and the energy to make it happen. They're going to take ownership, responsibility, and accountability, and put it into motion and exercise it by action. Okay. And I mean, we do have the 1, 2, 3, 4 showing up, and this is saying that there is forward movement beginning in this connection. All right. The Divine Feminine says, I don't know why this happened. I don't know why you pushed away from me, why you ran from me, why, you know, you just, I mean, how can you say I'm everything you have ever wanted and dreamed of, and then leave me out in the cold? How can you say that you've admired me since the first time you laid eyes with me, but turn around and ignore my text messages, my emails, any form of communication? You just leave me out in the cold. How can you say these things when your actions do not show that you have feelings for me or that you care for me? I feel very heartbroken by how you have been treating me, how you have treated me in the past. And I'm very heartbroken that you just walked out of my life without a word. I'm very heartbroken that you claim to have feelings through me, for me, but you do not show it in the physical world. And I don't feel like I can continue to do this. I do not feel that I can continue to wait on you, because I'm not going to wait on you anymore. This connection has taken so much from me, such a heavy toll on me emotionally, physically, and mentally. You know, all I want to do is I want to move forward. So I'm weighing my options. All right, weighing my options. And I am trying to break free from the sadness, and I'm trying to heal from this broken heart. You left me in pieces. You left my heart shattered, and I'm not sure I can go through anymore. I can't do this anymore. It's been too long. And back to the 55, a lot of divine feminines may be seeing fives a lot, which, you know, do speak of change and transformation in the positive. and the negative, it can feel a little bit chaotic and dramatic, the way that the changes are happening. It is a matter of perspective on the behalf of the divine feminine. You know, if things are very chaotic, why are they chaotic? Is it because you're trying to control the outcome of everything? Because if you're trying to control everything and how everything's going to unfold, then it's going to feel chaotic. It's going to feel very stressful. And this is also part of the ego. The ego controls. Okay, so a lot of times the divine feminine also steps into her masculine role, which is represented by the ego, which is a natural process during this time, because for centuries, both the divine masculine and the divine feminine have been led by their ego. The ego has been driving our society, our conscious collective for decades. So this is going to take time, okay? A lot of time. And that is the virtue that most people are here, okay? If you're viewing this, one of the virtues you are here to gain, and if you struggle with any of these, then you are here to master them. Profound patience, you're here to master. You're here to master profound acceptance. You're here to master profound surrender. Okay? You know, earth is where we come to go to school. You know, this is where we're gaining our PhD. All right, our masters. Whatever it is that we're gaining it here on earth through the lessons, through the relationships that we're in, through friendship, through family, through love, relationships. You know, love in general is one of our highest callings. Okay, this is one of the call to action that we're having. The universe is asking both the divine feminine and the divine masculine to accept the call and to rise to the call. And the rise to the call is step into love. Okay, love is who you naturally are. Okay, love is a state of consciousness. Unconditional love is one of the highest frequencies that you can step into. And for humans, it's definitely work. It's practice. It's something you're here to master, because ultimately the humans like to put conditions on what love should look like, okay? We've been programmed for decades over and over and over to judge, to separate, to always live in fear, okay? All those things are not unconditional love. And we do it through, you know, our upbringing, you know, what our parents learned, through religion, through politics, you know, even in the spiritual community, the spiritual people are always creating fear. The starseeds are always also contributing to creating fear. You know, all these bad things are happening, and, you know, people's bodies are being taken over. I mean, people can, I mean, there's so many conspiracy theories out there that people don't always realize that, yes, your cause to awaken our collective here on earth is a great virtue. But if you're doing it in a form that instills more fear and separation within the human psyche, then you're failing. Okay, you're failing because you're still allowing your ego to drive the bus. Okay, that's not love. That's not love. Love is the highest form of consciousness. All right, so the overall message between the divine masculine and the divine feminine, yin and yang, is the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, the Eight of Pentacles is saying that both the divine masculine and divine feminine have really put in the hard work. They've planted the seeds for their future. All right, and they're trying to anchor it. Okay, you're trying to anchor it into your physical reality, because this is tangible, this is physical, this is the 3D world. And no matter whether we are spiritual beings, we are still spiritual beings in a human body right now. Okay, so whatever we're creating, you know, we're anchoring that heaven on earth. Okay, so both the divine masculine and divine feminine are trying to anchor this into their reality. They've planted the seeds though, so you know, let go of the control. The seeds have been planted. The universe is saying, allow what you have planted to grow. The universe is saying, hey, your efforts have not gone unnoticed. If you're feeling down, hard on yourself because you're not seeing any results, the universe is saying, we have seen your effort. We have seen your dedication. We have seen your hard work. And the people around you are also seeing it. So I want you to know that you will be seeing the results of the seeds that you have planted. This is something that you have mastered. All right. So the universe is saying, hey, you know, don't give up on yourself right now. Don't give up on building your reality. You need to keep going. All right. Maybe, you know, you've been focused on one thing too much. Okay. You've been just focusing on only one thing and you've lost sight of the bigger picture. So the universe is saying, take a minute. Look around. Okay, take a minute and look around. Look around at what you have been creating to this point. And, you know, reassess, take some time to reassess. Is there, you know, something in other areas of my life that really needs my special attention? Okay. Back to the divine feminine with the number 55. Reserve your right to say no. Enabling toxic behavior serves no one in the end. All right, so divine feminine, if you are dealing with a divine masculine that is currently working through toxic behaviors, you can say no. You can say, you know, you can step into your emperor power. You can step into you know, you're called to rise, to stand up for yourself, because this is part of, you know, rising to the next level, to say, hey, I'm not going to enable your toxic behaviors. And I'm not okay with being treated this way. The more that you step into your power, divine feminine, the better. Okay? And this is part of your call, okay, of stepping into your spiritual path and your personal growth. This is part of your awakening to learn to say no. It's not just to your divine masculine. It is also part of the system for the people around you. Okay, you know, do you have friends that will make plans with you and cancel all the time, or seem to cancel on you because another friend invited them out and that invitation seemed more enticing to them than your invitation, so they choose the other person continuously, or other people continuously, and are often, you know, canceling on you. That's a boundary, okay? That is a boundary, and you teach people how you're going to be treated. It's kind of like the divine masculine always ghosting and ignoring you and running away from stepping into their higher calling, okay? You don't have to settle, and you can say no. No, I will not be treated this way because I am valuable. All right, guys, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I love you. Please be nice to my friend. Who's my friend? You are. Please like, share, comment, and please do not forget to follow me on my main platform, Instagram and TikTok, at G88D Vibrations. Much love.